Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 33 of Assassin's Creed Unity. In the previous episode we started off by completing the penultimate co-op mission with Ron, which was the tournament, where we had to steal invitations and prove ourselves in a tournament that we were good enough to meet Markor, who was our target basically. So we collected some flags, lowered some flags whilst fighting off enemies, and then managed to take care of him in the end, although not without a bit of bloodshed. We used the tutorial for the assassin cache and then came up to complete the first social club mission at this social club. Now something very weird has happened and I don't know why, and I can't explain it at all, but the Killed by Sights murder mystery has showed up, which was the one that is one of the missions of the Secrets of the Revolution pack. I just literally came in, I was about to fast travel over here to start the episode off and just saw that this was on the map. Now from what I can see, I cannot see the two parish stories, which one is called American Prisoner and one is called The Chemical Revolution. I think they should appear in like these territories around here, so we wouldn't have come across them as of yet, but those have not shown up, and also a couple of the items that you get as rewards of like DLC, weaponry and stuff like that. Some of that has shown up, some of it hasn't. I'm genuinely in a state of confusion as to what is going on there, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna give up this opportunity to do this murder mystery now that it's here. So we are going to start up with Killed by Sight, something I never thought I'd be doing. Solve the mystery of the noontime detonation. So, man's body. Alexandre Lassac, in his 30s, nicely dressed, a gaping hole pierces completely through his chest from front to back. He has a surprised expression on his face.
Who would do such a thing? Oh, my poor Alexandre. We had a rendezvous. I arrived at the stroke of noon and that cannon suddenly fired. He was instantly killed. As far as I know, he hadn't an enemy in the world.
Okay, what have you got to say?
I come by every day to set my pocket watch. I saw the young man waiting over there, holding a bouquet of flowers. Then bam! Very upsetting, as you can imagine. I did notice one thing. The cannon usually points in a different direction.
Very interesting.
Last night, I did manage to wake up and I swear I saw somebody fiddling with the cannon. Then he limped away. Cripple, I guess. I can't out.
Right.
Good looking. Oh, the murder. I feel sorry for the poor guy, but it was a real show. Pretty much blew a giant hole in him. You know who you should talk to? Sergeant Saint-Brie. He's the veteran loads that cannon every morning. Check Café Février. Table by the window.
Okay. Fair dues. Alright, what have we got here? Bouquet. A charming bouquet of fresh flowers. Okie dokie. A personal letter. Okay, I'd like to read what's on the letter. Thank you very much, game. Appears to have been dropped by the victim. Dear Alexandre, it is with great joy and excitement that I accept your invitation to meet the 13th Thermidor at noon, exactly near the famous cannon in the Palais-Royal. On the letter is the recipient's address, 7 Rue de Monois. Okay. The solar cannon. The famous solar cannon of the Palais-Royal. Thank you. I'm glad I've got a new location. Smoke is still wafting from its barrel. At the base of its pedestal, the name of the inventor and manufacturer is engraved. Robert Rousseau, clockmaker, 12th Galerie de Valois, Palais-Royal. Okay, so we've got a few places to check out. Not bad.
I heard the shot and all the screaming. I'm the inventor of that cannon, you know. Quite ingenious, I think. Unfortunate business, the killing, but it will bring attention to my invention.
Okay, fair dues. We got another place back here. What's back here? Ah, it's the cafe.
I come here quite often. I was here this morning, in fact. It's the only time I've seen someone sitting with the sergeant over there. As it happens, I recognise the man. I served under him as a fusilier. Colonel de Valois. As it happens, I think I know the man from the army days. believe he became a scientist of some sort. He may actually work at the Collège des Quatre Nations.
Thank you.
Damn it, I missed the old thing. Nah, otherwise today pretty much like any other. Unless you count the old colonel who come limping in early this morning, had a coffee with a sergeant. They seem like old pals.
Oh, hello. Oh no. Okay, a box of cartridges. Box of military grade blank cartridges.
I am Sergeant Sandry, veteran of the Corsican campaign, and I don't take kindly to jokes, young man. It is my honor and duty to load that damn solar contraption every damn morning. I load it with scraps of paper. Paper! Couldn't hurt a child. The day was a day like any other. Now, leave me alone.
Sounds pretty sus, my dude. Okay. Oh no, you don't have to climb and everything. Right, so we've done 3 out of 6. So look, what have we got? So we've done the 3 around here. So we've got this one down here, the victim's house. Was there another one that showed up? Not sure. What happened to the address in it of the recipient? Unless that's just talking about the house. Regardless, it's just across the road from the social club, so that's not too shabby. But from memory, the missions that are part of the pack aren't that exciting. It's just because it's part of the guide. This is meant to be 100% Let's Play, which would include all the DLC. So the fact that before this, I wasn't actually going to end up being able to do it is more of an annoyance. But yeah, I have really no idea what's happened there. Letter from victim's friend. I suggest a romantic lunch at the Palais-Royal. A daytime tete-a-tete is always fresh and invigorating. Meet you at the park just as the solar cannon is ready to fire. That would surely be an exciting start to any rendezvous. Jean-Claude. Okay. Competition handbill. Scientific competition. The Academy of Sciences announced a patriotic competition. The winner shall be that chemist who demonstrates a workable method of increasing the stability of explosive powders. The winning method will be used in service of the valorous armies of the Republic. Entries must apply to the prefect citizen Huguenot at the Collège des Quatre Nations. The winner to be announced the 18th of VENDOME, Year 2. Okay. We need to check out that college, don't we? Threatening letter. Just remember, Alexandre, that if I were ever to discover or even suspect that you were seeing someone else, I would not take it well. Be warned then, my love for you is that strong. Ah, so he was having an affair. Dear oh dear. Letter from victim's father. I admonish you, dear son, it is no virtue to simply proceed as if all will be well. Unless we all work behind the scenes as best we can, the monarchy will never be reinstated and the entire country will drift into fractious civil wars. Your loving father. Oh my. So, we've got another one showing up down that way now, haven't we? Which is across the, down there. There's no others at the moment, is there? No. Okay. I'll make a quick cut and I'll see you when we arrive. Alright guys, we've reached the academy. Let's see. What can we do? No. There they are. Hello.
Whoever you are, take care to speak to Citizen de Florlois with the greatest respect. He is a veteran of the Corsican campaign, and his military prowess is only matched by his scientific expertise in chemistry and ballistics.
My time is much too important to answer impertinent questions. Address yourself to my aide-de-camp.
Not meant to speak, are we?
Good morning, citizen. I'm afraid that we cannot accept any more entries into the contest. However, you can still make a monetary pledge to the revolutionary cause. Just sign here.
I think I'm okay there, dude.
Good morning, citizen.
No, hang on. I thought that was...
any more entries into the contest.
List of competitors. Official contenders for the gunpowder forming competition: Antoine Laurent de Lavoisier, 30 Rue de Lac; Gaspard Monge, Comte Peru, 21 Gare de Montpensier, Palais-Royal; Colonel Charles Louis Laudeur de Foila, 48 Avenue de la Luce; Robert Rousseau, 3 Gare de Valois, Palais-Royal. Okay. Okay, guys, so the sixth location isn't actually marked for you, but if you can see the direction in which the cannon is pointing, and you look up, you can see where it hit, and the broken window. Oh, I don't know if it's broken. That was the one with the bullet hole in it. It's definitely, well, the cannon hole in it is definitely broken. But this is where we need to go, into the laboratory. So let's have a look. Can I interact with this at all, maybe? Scientific apparatus. Beakers, scales, thermometers, distillation supplies, various compounds, etc. Okay. Competition handbill. It's a competition the Academy of Sciences announced a patriotic campaign. Have we... Yeah, we've read that one, haven't we? It's the same one in Alexandra's house. There's the cracked window. The large pane has a crack of huge concentric circles. At the centre is an embedded military-grade projectile which appears to have been fired from the gardens below. However, it failed to completely pierce the window. Right. Laboratory notes. The front cover is inscribed Gaspard Monge. The book is full of scribbled formulas. At the bottom of one page is written, "I believe I have the answer. The prize shall certainly be mine." Vials. A container of silver rocks marked elemental potassium. Okay, there's one more clue somewhere. Can I use my Eagle Vision, please? Oh, it's the thing behind it. Barrels. Several barrels labelled water directly above the table. So that's all the clues we're getting, huh? That's a doozy. I think, annoyingly, it's the Colonel guy. But he's all the way back over there again. So, once again, I'll see you when we arrive.
My time is much too important to answer impertinent questions. Address yourself to my aide-de-camp. It was a stupid mistake. My only thought was to disrupt an experiment. But I am the most deserving scientist. Just look at how ingenious was my plot.
Well, at least we know the right guy. Even if it was an accident. Lock him up. Son of a bitch.
It was a stupid mistake. My only thought was to disrupt an experiment.
Yeah, you said.
But I am the most deserving scientist.
Any fool could have
Just
figured
look at
that
how
one out, I
ingenious was my
imagine.
plot.
Still, take a weapon if you like.
I mean, that was probably pretty much one of the toughest ones we've done so far, I'd argue. We should get the blunderbuss, which, if you remember, I said that was one of the Secrets of the Revolution packs that actually has a weapon that will remain locked to my thing if I didn't do it, and that was the one. So, I'm kind of glad that we got that. Let's look at the case summary. Database, case files, go by science. I'll look at that in a second. Just get rid of all this. Okay, case summary. In an effort to improve the manufacture of the gunpowder needed by the Revolutionary Army, the Academy of Sciences began a competition. Gaspard Monge is the favourite to win it. Colonel Foila, jealous of his competitor Monge, reunites with an old army comrade, Sergeant Saint-Brie, who loads the solar cannon daily. Foila had realised that Monge's laboratory looks out over the Palais-Royal gardens, and had discerned that Monge had dangerously stored casks of water directly above his vials of elemental potassium. Oh. Follard, as an ex-soldier, knew his ammunition and he swapped a live round for the blank that Saint-Brie normally uses. He then limps to the solar cannon in the dead of night and aims it at his rival's laboratory window. When the cannon goes off, the live round will pierce the window, knock the water onto the potassium, and the resulting explosion will permanently disrupt Marsh's experiments. However, Follard did not anticipate an innocent passerby, Alexandre Lossac, arriving directly in front of the cannon for his noontime rendezvous. Alas, Alexandra was killed by the projectile, slowed by its journey through Alexandra's chest, failed to pierce Marsh's window, clever scheme foiled, an innocent man killed. Right, okay. I didn't understand that, to be honest, when we were going through it, but yeah, if he's just innocent, that's fair play. It's not fair play at all, but you know what I mean. But it's done. Well, hey, that is 1 out of the 3 Secrets of the Revolution missions done. I don't know if the other 2 will pop up. Hopefully they will. It'd be nice if we had the complete set and if the rest of the items show up that we can use and upgrade. But we'll just have to see. I really don't know what triggered it to spawn in the first place. So let's do the second social club mission for this territory, the Black Office. Investigate the existence of the so-called Black Office. It appears that there is some sort of secretive activity, loosely called the Black Office, operated behind the scenes at the post office near Place VENDôME. Whether this Black Office exists and just what it may be up to is a matter of conjecture. Infiltrate the post office and investigate the existence of the so-called Black Office, the Council. Alright, well, it doesn't seem too far away.
Where is the letter for Captain Bonaparte? Are you reading it back there?
Don't be absurd.
The captain is expecting some urgent correspondence from the front.
Of course. Don't worry. Everything will be taken care of in due time.
See that these packages are taken upstairs. Never mind why.
Okay, let's just get him out of sight. Now they go upstairs. You can't see anything. What are you on about? Where's the other one? Should be 3. Okay, we could lockpick through.
Whoever did this will suffer.
Come on, dude. Come check it out.
More directives from the Committee of Public Safety. Best to do their bidding. They're a prickly bunch.
Are you gonna come as well? Or are you gonna turn around? Doesn't really matter to me, pal. You... Oh, never mind. With my axe. No spice for you. Oh. She's down there. Right. Okay. Oh, she's outside. Oh. Sorry, gents. Don't mind me. Okay, where are you going? Okay, nothing to do with me. I was never here. You saw nothing. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Sweet. Hey. Leave that man alone. Don't worry about it. Okay, 1 more to go and it's a level 5 mission. Whoop-de-doo. The best ones are. Oh well. No worries. I mean, that was a level 4 one and that was pretty easy, so maybe it'll be nice. Who knows? Betrayal of the Queen. Assassinate the man who betrayed Marie Antoinette's trust by exposing her escape attempt. Yep, I know I completed 30 card events, you ought to keep reminding me. Assassination contract. Friends of Mirabeau enacted a plan to free Queen Marie Antoinette before her execution. The plan was foiled due to the treachery of gendarme Jean Gilbert, a Templar. Gilbert knows too much about Mirabeau's machinations. We have learned that the National Guard is to honour him at the Church of the Madeleine. Assassinate him at the ceremony. I assume that's probably him up there. No. Oh, he's there.
Thanks, man. Yes, I put quits to that conniving bitch. Least I could do.
Okay. I'm out. It's like I was never there. Wow, that was remarkably easy for a level 5 mission. God blimey. Okay. Just a couple of small ones did the trick. Nice one. Okay, go away. I was just going to go into the shop, but never mind. Right. Which just leaves us with the body politic. Alright, off we go. Ooh. The body politic. Solved the perplexing murder of a deputy of the Assembly. Man's body. Michael Henber, a man in his 30s, slumped at the dining table, traces of blood dripping from his mouth indicating internal hemorrhage.
My poor dear Etienne. I was afraid such a thing would happen. I feared just such an event for weeks. My husband has endured many death threats ever since his vote to spare the king. He even took the extraordinary precaution of hiring Armand to protect himself. I am Madame Gérard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Henneberts are known as a delightful couple.
Okay.
I hope I'm not to blame in any respect. It was I who advised Hennebert to invite the Gérard. I hoped to calm the murderous political situation. The wine was poured, and we all drank a toast to letting bygones be bygones. Hennebert immediately fell choking to the ground.
Okay. Oh, there's a guy at the window. Didn't see him. Okay, I've got a chalice here. I assume it's like poisoned. Victim's wine glass, partially filled, a powdered residue along the rim appears to be powdered glass. Yeah. Oh well.
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect, and my wife and I were delighted to accept his invitation. I understand that one of his servants has gone missing. That seems odd indeed.
Okay, I got another clue somewhere. Oh, it's on the floor. It's very quite hard to see that. Necklace. A broken necklace made of glass beads. One appears to be missing. So I could just go upstairs. Is there one upstairs? Yes, it is. Okay. A foiler letter. Take care, my friend. We suspect that the Montagnard radicals have established links to the Black Office, operating out of the office of the Post. Your every move is being watched. Adrien Dupont, proud member of the Feuillant and friend of the Constitution. Note from Jede. Okay, go away, please. This is... Okay, thank you. Go away. Citizen Hennebert, the incident of the bullet through your window is the final straw. I'm sure you, as the target, are more cognizant that we allow your life to be put in constant danger. The precautions you have taken do not appear to be adequate. As a result, the other leaders and I believe that we must bridge the chasm with the Montagnards. I advise you to inform Citizen Gerard and his wife to our weekly dinner. I will attend as well. It's a purely social gathering to help clear the air. No discussion of politics will be allowed. Olivier Jede. Okay, again, I don't appear to have been given any other location to check out, so I'm going to go and continue to explore the house. There's nothing else down here, maybe downstairs.
Poor Monsieur
Yes.
He was always kind to me.
It's all my fault.
André brought in the wine. Armand here tasted it, and André poured everyone a glass. They toasted, and right away, Monsieur looked all queer. Then he fell dead. I am worried about André, though. He's completely disappeared. Here, I'll give you his address. He might know something.
Is this really happening now? Come on. I'm just trying to solve a murder mystery. You can't have a go at me for that. Oh, you know what? It's quite enough of that.
It's my job to protect Monsieur Annabelle. I search everyone who enters this house for weapons or vials of poison. I also taste his food and wine before he has any. But I failed. I tasted the wine just before it was served by Andre. Like an idiot, I didn't taste it directly from his glass. A guest could have slipped poison into his empty glass long before the wine was poured.
So I'm thinking it's one of them like that room, probably the guy who didn't get along with him. Not to Alicia. Alicia tell Andre to order a new window from the glazier. Right. Where's the last clue? Oh. That's harsh. Window pane. A cracked window pane with a bullet hole. Right. Okay, what about in... Yes, this is Andre's house, right? Must be upstairs. Why are there royalists in here? Or, no, they're revolutionaries, aren't they? I keep getting mixed up. Why are the bad guys in here? Get out of it.
My son ran to the apothecary. The one near the post office.
Notes for Andre. Andre, you had to go to the glacier at 31 Boulevard Montmartre to order a replacement window. Alicia. Andre's house bottle has a crude drawing of a skull and bones on it. Can you go away, please? Indicating poison. I don't know, maybe not then. Who is this Andre? No, go away. I need to see where I'm going. So I checked out these two. So we've got the apothecary over here.
What's the matter? I didn't know anything happened to Monsieur Hennebert. After I poured the wine, I stepped back to the servants' area. A messenger came to tell me that my sainted mother had taken a turn for the worse. I ran home, then rushed here to buy her some medicine. The only unusual thing about the evening was that just before the wine was served, Madame Girard's necklace broke. Monsieur Girard tried to fix it at the table.
Well, see, that gives an alibi to the reason as to why there was that poison at the table. I assumed that was what was actually given to his mother, and not that it was used to kill the guy who died. I forgot what his name is already. Let's go check out the glassmakers. Okay, the glassmakers.
I do a lot of work for important politicians. I don't much like folks nosing about. Get on out of here.
I feel like I should just accuse him for that poor attitude he's got right there. List of accounts. Alright. Citizen Hennebert, replaced with window pane, Madame Lemar, large mirror, Patriot, glass beads for necklace, including 1 PR drop. Madeleine Bazet, set of wine glasses, Monsieur Lenomar, crystal sphere. Patriot, glass bead. That is telling me that it's quite likely the guy at the table. Not the guy at the table, the guy who was near the table. Just have a look at this. Yep. Glass bead, a teardrop shaped glass bead, very resilient. Yet curiously, when the glass tail is broken off, the entire bead bursts into powder. Yep. That seals it. That seals the deal. But we still have another clue location to visit. Okay guys, I have found the last location. I'm showing one of the clues I just missed. It tells you how to find this one, but I had to look this one up. Annoyingly, one of them is behind a 3-pin lock. So, yeah, I've got that going for me. Let's have a look at this. Report. 10 VENDôME. We have put the target in fear of his life. A sharpshooter put a hole in a window at his domicile. We believe he'll be amenable to a meeting to cool passions, and at that point will be vulnerable. Okay, so it's definitely him. I just need all these. Now, I'm going to try my damnedest to crack this one out, but you can unlock level 3s, but you've got to be a master at it, basically. Just because I may or may not be able to crack this one now does not mean I'm going to go back and find all the other 3 pin locks and open them with the skills I got at the moment, because I know for a fact it's a pain in the ass. Look at that. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this. Alright, try my best. Agent list. Égalité, vertu, liberté, patriot, les peuples. Okay, all for that. There's definitely no way in hell that I am doing that with all of them. Okay, I'm gonna put my main belt back on. I just took on one that held more lockpicks. Just to save me the effort, I had to go back and forth, because I would have had to go back again if it weren't for that. Okay, what have we got here? Note from chemist. 13 VENDôME. The liquid is quite robust and can endure the high temperature of the glass seal that you describe. A second hand has scrolled across the bottom of the following. Everything looks good. Use our usual glassmaker to put this in place. Note to agent. 12 VENDôME. We've gold cheddar into arranging a dinner at Henneber's home. Please move forward with the plan. Okay, so yeah, every sign is pointing toward it being that fool. So, all that remains to be done is to give him a nice old slap on the wrist. So see when we do it. Right.
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect. And
no, he didn't.
We were delighted to. He voted to spare the king. Such men are traitors to the revolution.
Well, killing your own people, that idea doesn't sound too great to me, but there you go. Lock him up.
He was a traitor to the revolution. I should get a medal.
Well, not really.
I still can't make this one out. The glass won't break. Odd. Go ahead, choose.
Yay, that's another one down. And another one down. Another one bites the dust. Claymore, nice. Case summary, let's have a look at that. No. Deputy Hennebert was targeted by the extreme left for being far too conservative an assemblyman. An attempt on his life led him to hire Armand to protect him. A Black Office agent shot a hole in Bourgeois's window as a way to prompt him to seek a reconciliation. The Black Office then used the hapless Jeddah as a go-between to arrange an innocent-looking dinner party with Assemblyman Gerard, also known as Black Office Agent Patriot. The Black Office further used its knowledge of Prince Rupert drops to embed a poison into Madame Gerard's necklace. By this means the Gerards were able to evade Armand's scrutiny. Madame Gerard pretended to break her necklace and Gerard pretended to try to fix it, while in actuality breaking the tail of the Prince Rupert drop, releasing the poison into Henneber's empty wine glass. Well, there you go. Okay, so hopefully now we should be done in the VENDôME. Awesome. We do not have a lot of time, so we need to hurry up a little bit. So we reached 51% total sync today. The only things that would have counted was the social club missions and the second murder mystery, because the first one was a DLC. But let's just check to see if it adds killed by science. It doesn't. Maybe it doesn't add the DLC ones, I'm not sure. Character customization, so we can't get skills, gear loadout, weapons. Alright, the Claymore, a heavy sword brought to France by Scottish mercenaries. Cool. So we're on to the Master Phantom HUD, a masterfully realised HUD that once caught the eye of Marie Antoinette herself. I think this is one of the rewards for completing the tournament. The legendary Sans-Culotte coat. Spotted with the blood of a true hero of the revolution, this coat is a symbol of liberté, égalité, fraternité. Alrighty. Upgrade you too. Okay, we should be moving on to the braces of Franciard, the gloves of a French guard, but we cannot afford it, so we'll have to put a rain check on that one for now. So we should be moving on to the belt of Franciard as well, but again, we can't afford it, so we'll have that ready for next time. We have the Master Brigand breeches. A thieves' breeches, if ever there were any. These breeches outlived their last owner, and the one before that, and the one before that. Okie dokie. Very nice. Let us go down to database, case files, of course. We've done that, let's just get off the menu. Wikipedia, people, groups, we've got the Cabinet Noir, the Black Office. So pause and read if you're interested. The Fouillon. Paris Stories, we've got Jean Gilbert. Locations, General, Café Procope. Or Soap, how you pronounce it. Events, the potassium water reaction. Items, Prince Rupert drops. And the solar cannon of the Palais-Royal. I think that is it. So, obviously I'm going to have to sort out my braces and belt before next time, which shouldn't be a worry. But yeah, next time we will be kicking off with Memory 2 of Sequence 7, and then we shall be heading up north to the Fadia Borough and starting our work on that, so we'll hit the viewpoint to try and grab as many collectibles as we can. But before I let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 plus patrons are Ron Hyler and Ever the Snake. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 plus patrons in the description down below, and on screen you'll see credit to my £1 plus patrons. Thank you so much everyone, it's truly appreciated and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page. You don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 34. Bye guys.